I'm going to give you guys a little lesson here. I want you to understand, you see this right here? This is false. Don't believe in this, okay? Because Jesus in the Bible, the Christian Bible, not the Catholic, okay, the Holy Bible, Jesus explained that there was going to be many false prophets that were going to claim to be in his name and be of him, but are actually evil and belong to the enemy, Satan. Okay? That's the Catholic Church. Okay? I'm telling you right now, the Catholics and Jesus never mixed. Ever. The Catholic Church took the Christianity, took the Bible and took Jesus, manipulated it, rewrote it, and made it into their own narrative, and then used it as their own religion, which that is a religion, okay? Catholic is a religion. Every other religion out there, except for Christianity, is a religion. I know you're freaking out right now, okay? I get it. Listen, before you freak out and you disagree with me and you start hating, listen for 1 second. Just take me in for 1 second. Okay, look. Think about this. Every single religion in the world claims to be a religion. They identify themselves as religion. It identifies itself as religion. But listen, if you know the creator of Christianity, which would be Jesus Christ, let me break down what a Christian is and what Christianity actually really is, okay? And I'm not some Bible thumping guy. I was selling crack when I was 15 years old. I grew up in the streets. I know evil better than anybody. And you know what? I went to go and figure all this stuff out by myself. Being a street guy, I want to figure this out. I'm going to find who's lying and who's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to get filtered out. You're going to get dealt with accordingly. So I live with people that, I live with African guys, Jamaican guys, Muslim guys, Somalian guys. They all, read their Quran in front of me, told me their cultures and their religions and their beliefs, and always attacking Jesus Christ, always attacking Christianity. It's crazy because every single religion is always attacking Christianity, but we're just chilling. We're just saying, hey, it's bad to murder, it's bad to rape, it's bad to call yourself something that you're not, and deny your own being the way God created you. You know what I mean? And okay, so the reason why Christianity isn't a religion is because Jesus Christ was against religion. He was not religious. He was against religious people. Man looked at Jesus, looked at his followers, and decided to call them a religion. Decided to call it a religion. But imagine you creating, let's say you created Facebook, and the world's telling you that what your creation is and what it was meant for, when it wasn't even okay, what's a better example? You're the creator of something, right? A movement. And you know your morals and principles and where you created this movement and why you created it and what it represents, right? Imagine the whole world looking at your movement and telling you that it represents something completely opposite of what you built the movement on in the first place. Imagine your movement represented, good morals and principles. But the whole world is no, your movement represents the opposite of that. How are you going to tell me, the one that made the movement, what my movement represents? You're delusional. It's the same thing with Christianity, okay? the person, if we're going to say, where did Christianity come from? The first letters, Christ, in Christian and Christianity. The first letter, Christ, okay? It is nothing but a follower of Jesus Christ. That's all a Christian is. That's not a religion, because Jesus himself created. He did not call his people Christians. People just were followers of him. And other outsiders looked at that and called it, you're a Christian. Christian's a religion. They made that up. People that don't even have anything to do with Jesus Christ made that up. You know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted. And another thing, don't ever forget that this right here is evil, bro. The Catholic Church, they are distorted completely. And I know there's many false churches, many false prophets, and people, evil, sick people that do wrong, that have no love in their heart, and they do not represent Jesus Christ, and they do not represent the Creator. They don't. But they say they're Christians. So that must be confusing for you. So that's why you guys are all hating on Jesus, hating on Christianity. It's because Jesus literally said there was going to be evil people that will say they are of me. They are Christian. In order to literally mock God and mock Jesus Christ, in order to make his legacy look perverted. The devil's goal is to pervert God's word and his message and his truth. And that's what Satan does. He will literally say he is the truth. Satan will come as the light, illuminated light, which is a false light. Illuminated pretty much means that light illuminating off of something else. So the light would have to come from an original source, which is the Father, which is God. And illuminating that light falsely would be Satan. So he tries to use the light to draw you in because you think light is good, and now you think Satan's the truth. Listen, man, I don't understand how people can't figure this out. You know what I mean? And you're attacking Christians. You're attacking the most. You know what? I have never been loved more in my life or treated better than anybody in my life, other than Christians. Christian people have, in my entire life, have done better, and they were just good people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could tell the fake ones. You know what I'm saying? And the evil, pedophile, sick people that literally want to dirty the name up of Jesus Christ and Christianity, so the whole world looks at that and says, that's what you guys do? Well, then we're going to kill you guys. We hate Christianity, or we hate Christians, or whatever, or we hate Jesus, blah, blah, blah. And then you mock Jesus, you make fun of him. You know, honestly, I don't understand at what point in time did it ever be cool to bully people and try to be cool and evil and tough and like pick on people and shit. Like, I literally punch bullies out. Like, I grew up knocking gangsters out, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the guys that bully other people smaller than them, that's you guys picking on Christians. You guys need to get knocked the fuck out, like punched out. You need to get stepped on, stomped on, hurt, traumatized. Like, something bad needs to happen to you. Of course, God wouldn't, want that. He would not consent to that. And, you know what I'm saying? And another thing is, a Christian doesn't mean that you're somebody that doesn't sin. It means you're internally, you don't want to sin anymore. You know what I mean? There's a difference in between someone that loves to sin and loves to do harm to people and loves putting people down and bullying people and attacking people. And then there's the people that have a change in heart because God gave them the Spirit of Jesus, the Holy Spirit, and it changed their hearts. And their intent changed, what they plan for their future, what they desire, what they don't desire. It all changes. Your heart changes, and God will judge you by your heart. He will know you by your heart. You will know his people by their heart. That doesn't mean that we don't sin. That doesn't mean that we don't get drunk sometimes. That doesn't mean that we don't lash out sometimes, get angry and say swear words. That doesn't mean that we don't, attack people that are attacking Christians. I look at it like this. Even when I was a G and I was going to jail and I was selling drugs and I was robbing drug dealers at gunpoint and driving cars through people's fucking houses, and literally I was on some straight fucking savage gangster shit, you know what I'm saying? So, listen, I would be walking down the street, and if I seen people picking on a Christian and they were just trying to pray for somebody, and these demons run up on them, on these Christians, and are punching them and hitting them and trying to beat on them, and I know they won't defend themselves because they're Christian and they're not supposed, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to engage in violence. You're going to try to avoid it. And these people are soft, bro. Like, they're not gangsters. They're not evil. They don't want to harm. You're going to dominate them. And I don't like that shit. That's like a man raping a fucking woman to me. That's how much that shit disgusts me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna fucking dominate a weaker force than you for no fucking reason, run up on it and just dominate it? Like, you deserve to be fucking neutralized, eliminated, extinct. Not Christianity, not Jesus, not Jesus' people. You guys are real pussies. Real talk. Because you're preying on weak people. Like, come run up on me, bitch. See what happens. I'll knock your fucking jaw right off. Real talk. Like, I'll punch your fucking head right in. I'll beat the shit out of you. If I see anybody picking on Christians in the streets, I'm knocking you the fuck right out. Okay? But I just want to say that, I'm a real dude. If you can't stand swearing and you can't get the message that I'm delivering because of swear words, you're already, your mental capacity already isn't, broad enough for you to even take in this information anyway. So go ahead and click out. You know what I mean? You're not built right. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect, and the message is never always going to be delivered perfectly with flawlessly. There's no such thing. Okay? Since Jesus Christ. Alright, so listen. Bottom line is, Christianity does not claim the Catholic Church. The Catholic Church is a fraud, and they're fake, and they're evil, and they came from the evil dwelling, and they tried to come up and say, yeah, oh, we're descendants of Jesus, and this church is a descendant of Jesus Christ. That is false. In the Bible, it tells us that there's going to be fake churches that are going to stand up and do this. So how is it that people can't see this? Because they were deceived to not look at the truth and not read the Bible itself. They go off all these lying contradictions on the internet of twisted Bible verses and see, and bro, it is wild. I literally read the whole Bible just to debunk all this shit. And I didn't see any of that shit. I read the whole thing. I was in a cell for 23 hours a day, locked down for months and months and months in a prison, dog, in jail with nothing but a Bible. And you're going to tell me I don't know the book? Trust me. I had the same state of mind as you, said the same shit, probably lived more of a demon, devil, savage life than you. I'd probably beat the fucking brakes off you. Like, and you want to be evil and you think you're a gangster and you think you're fucking cool, dummy? You're not. I'll beat you up. You won't even want to be tough anymore. Shut the fuck up. Stop, picking on Christians and shit. It's the same thing as picking on a smaller kid than you. It feels the same to me as a fucking man preying on a woman and fucking raping her. You guys are a fucking bunch of goofs. Straight up. I'm angry, yeah. Don't care. I'm allowed to I'm an adult. I can swear if I want. I can fucking break the rules. I can do whatever I want, say whatever I want. I don't have to be in character all the time to suit your judgment of how somebody should present themselves and how they should deliver a message or talk. You're already failing already if that's your state of mind. Take the message for what it is, not the language and how it's delivered, fool. So anyways, this is real talk for you. I'm not lying to you. Christianity has absolutely nothing to do with the Catholic Church. I cannot believe this when I looked this up right here. When I seen this right here. Whoa. I was like, yo, these guys are so bold and so evil and so deceitful that they're going to sit here and claim founder Jesus according to this sacred tradition. What sacred tradition do you think you're actually talking about? Okay? Because Jesus don't claim you, so I don't know why you claim him, that he created you, because he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Jesus never ever once said he claimed the Catholic Church. So just so you guys know, I don't care what what people think. I mean, about the Bible and stuff. I actually read it. I had no choice. I was stuck in a cell with the book. So all you people talking about the Bible and all the contradictions and everything that's fucked up with it, you never picked that motherfucker up and read it yourself, bitch. Real talk. That's coming from somebody. See, when a Christian tries to defend the Bible and Jesus and all and point this stuff out, they can't really defend themselves in a dominant way, because they're not like that, and they're not supposed to be like that, and Jesus wasn't like that. So they're trying to be more like Jesus. Jesus was a good example of a human being, of a man that was against evil. That's it. That's all. He just taught you ways to live without falling victim to the evil traps that are in the world. That's it. That's all. He was love. He represented love. He was a good person. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, he was a prophet. He wasn't really the son of God. Okay, whatever. That's another argument. That's false too. You're going to find out. You know what I mean? You're going to learn. But regardless, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say about that. I just want people to understand that. Because I can see where this is going to go wrong now. Because now people are burning churches down, and guess what? They're going to get it twisted because of this false information and deceit from the devil himself that is running the Catholic Church. Okay? But don't ever get it twisted. Jesus and the Bible have absolutely nothing to do with Catholics. They are completely separate. They are straight liars. They stole things out of the Bible, stole, acted like they were with Jesus and Jesus sent them. Like, it's hilarious. It's not true. Just remember that. Just remember that before you start attacking Christians. You have nothing to do with what happened. Just remember that.